Hi. So I wanted to come in and talk a bit about human design and business and how, when I look at a human design chart, what it is that I look at that helps me to identify the things that are going to help you in your business and also in marketing yourself. So I'll share my screen quickly so you can see what I'm talking about. And so essentially what it looks like is this. I look at, this is part of the human design chart. And for these purposes, I've just used a section of the chart. So when we look at these numbers, we look at it in terms of this is your conscious sun. So 52 is this particular client's 70% of her personality, right? So she's here to see the overall picture, the big picture of things. And so she's great at, in her brand, being able to explain the overarching idea and the thing that she can see that other people can't see. So when I talk to her as a coach and as a mentor, I say, okay, so what is it that you see in the collective that needs to change? What is it that you most want people to see for themselves? What are people missing? Where are people bogged down? And what can you see as the overarching perspective that you think people aren't quite paying attention to? This is going to start to be the content of what she's talking about most of the time, the context and the perspective, right? And then when it comes to these parts of her chart, the 0.5 here, so the 5 means practical solutions. It means providing people a solution to their problem. And so that could look like in many different ways. It could look like providing people a particular system to look at, providing people the particular modality to look at, providing people the particular thing that you know will help them achieve what they're wanting to achieve. Then in this side of her chart, she's also got the 1, and the 1 is information. It's facts, it's details, it's what you've learned and studied. So for her, it's going to be really important that she explains to people the information that she knows, the things that she's learned, the background, her expertise, what she is subject matter expert in, and then providing people practical solutions. So practical tips, practical suggestions, things they can implement right now in their life. And then also another key important factor here is that she's an energy type that makes up 9% of the population. So she's here to be providing momentum. She's here to use her voice. And as we can see here, this is the throat chakra, which is completely activated. So she's here to be using her voice as much as possible. So I also have this activated. So, you'll see me showing up in videos, in voice notes, in stories, in reels. And it's like any opportunity for you to use your voice is going to be powerful. So these are the types of things that I look at when I've got a client, and what things you can utilize and capitalize on that are strengths innate to you that are going to help you in your business. So if you want to know more about how your particular design can help you in business, reach out to me. I'm happy to have a free chat with you about some of the aspects of your chart that I know are going to help you move forward right now with the current problems that you've got. So yeah, reach out, DM me.